Hey guys, it's Skymer here, and welcome back to another episode of the Armidex Tournament. And in this episode, we have the person that has the total number of victories, just their numbers are inverted. Out of 21 victories, he has 12. So let's go ahead and do 3 more battles with Shadow this evening here, or whatever time that it is for you guys watching today. For our battles today, he only has 9 more victories to go until he may win this thing. So, our first team up today is going to be team number 15 that has undergone some pretty big changes. This is an Artsy adventure. I know that Imperial is normally here with us, but for this battle, I actually only wanted to go with 2 copies of Grafii. One with the Citrus Berry and one with the Flame Orb. So I have added Tatsuhiro because I really want to use Baxcalibur in a battle, and I haven't gotten the chance to use him yet. And I made him an Assault Vest build, and I'm going to go over a combination. Now, I understand that a big premise of this battle is to utilize those doodle abilities to change abilities. Well, Thermal Exchange you may not want to get rid of, but it really only prevents it from being burned, and Fire-type moves aren't great into it because you don't want to use Fire-type moves into this thing because it's just going to boost its attack stat. So what I really wanted to do here is utilize a lot of... First of all, it's a ground Terra, which is pretty cool. Kind of gets away from that fairy weakness, those steel weaknesses. And most water and I would say that most grass types wouldn't want to be going up against this thing because of its ice type. So I really wanted to add Stomping Tantrum just to make sure that, Icicle Crash has a chance to fail, so obviously Stomping Tantrum does have a slight chance of being able to work. With that doubled power. But Stomping Tantrum is also going to be good with that ground Terra, and also just because Fire-type coverage is going to be really nice for it. In addition to rock coverage because of its because of its weakness to rock. There we go. But I really want to try to find a way to boost its attack stat on my end. So I've added Vesuvius the Camerupt. So this one is a Quick Claw build because it is slower than Molasses. But I really wanted to give it Lava Plume, and this hits everything around it. It does have a chance to leave it with a burn, but obviously Tatsuhiro cannot be burned because of Thermal Exchange, and it'll also result in boosting its attack stat. With the Assault Vest, it's also going to be heavily reducing the damage that Vesuvius deals to it because of its special defense being essentially doubled with that item. And just in case that Vesuvius is out on the field and Tatsuhiro can't be out there at the time, I do still have Flamethrower access for some Fire-type moves. And I have Earth Power and Protect on it, because we know that this boy does not like taking Water-type moves to the face. Hold on one moment. All right, team number 2 is going to be team number 18, the Mech Masters. It has been a long time since the Mech Masters have hit the field, and boy am I excited to have them back. So there's been not many changes. I did add Iron Valiant's new item as the booster energy, so it can come into battle with that boosted special attack stat, which I'm really excited to see being utilized. And Ashley has a new move as well. It's been far too long since Ashley has had a flying type move to really capitalize on that Terra. And finally, I put Air Slash on it. I still want to have Hyper Voice just for the fact that it triggers the throat spray that she has. But I really wanted to utilize Air Slash just because it's a special move. It will make a lot better use of it. I do understand that the special attack nature is dropped. I know that doesn't make any sense for its nature to be minus special attack. It doesn't make any freaking sense. But also at the same time, the throat spray might counter that, as well as the fact that I wanted one of the Pokemon to get a special defense buff from the electric terrain. So because I have to have a Pokemon have a different effect for them. I don't know why. It's not optimal, but it's my strategy, personally. All right, and then team number 3 is going to be a team that we hardly have ever seen except for Shadow. Shadow's the only person so far that has actually attracted this team. It's team number 6, Season's Greetings, and there have been absolutely no changes to it. So, let's go ahead. I don't really have an outfit for the day, but I really just wanted to go sweet and simple, especially since I finally got this nice gear, this nice outfit from the DLC, so I wanted to show it off today. There's the extent of where I got the outfit from. Alright, and here he is, the master of doing dual work, because he's literally doing a stream right now on another streaming service at this point in time in this video, alongside doing the battles. Which, bear in mind, if you have not been attending his Twitch streams in the past, here is a little shout out for his Twitch channel. So you definitely want to go check him out. He is so good at so many video games, it's unbelievable. He's like sent me like little clips on various clips of his on video games, and he is just incredible. So, I mean, Pokemon is just the very, 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 very tip of the iceberg in terms of what he is just so talented at doing. So, definitely want to give that shout out. All right, let's go ahead and get started with these battles. Oh my goodness, I thought that I wasn't sure if he was going to have a Pokemon out or not. It's an Articuno! You're so graceful, look at you. And we're in a snowy village. This is like, can we just talk about this? How the aesthetic is just perfect in this moment. Oh, it fell asleep. The little darling fell asleep. That was precious. Another legendary bird. Oh, it transformed. Falling asleep unlocks its superhero powers. Is this one psychic type? I'm pretty sure that this one is psychic type. It looks like a futuristic superhero, doesn't it? All right, and here we go with team number 1 of today. An artsy adventure with slightly less art and a little bit more synergy between two Pokemon that I just added for, I don't know, I wanted to experiment reasons. Oh wow, this is a team full of DLC Pokemon, except for the Noivern. I feel like no, you can find Noibat in the DLC areas. So I like to say that this is like the DLC team. This feels very fitting. I like this. Okay. This is interesting because I kind of want to start off with this combo, but the Milotic scares the crap out of me, to be fair. So the Houndoom attacking Tatsuhiro isn't really a big deal. So maybe what we'll do is we'll start off with, I don't know, for some reason I just can't get away from my favorite two. I love starting off with these two. It's just my staple, okay? I like having the use of Doodle right away. Can you blame me? Ever since I had my vocal therapy finished, I have been like non-stop drinking water like all freaking day, all day. All freaking day, all week. I mean, now it's like official. Like, water's like almost the only thing I drink anymore. Alright, let's get it on. Let's create some artwork. Noivern and Arbok. Okay, and it's a shiny Noivern. Wow. As if I should be surprised by such a thing. Okay, so I think what we want to do here, let's end up doodling the Arbok. And then what we're gonna do is, well, I suppose it looks quite tempting to go into Tatsuhiro, doesn't it? It does a little bit. I think that's that's maybe what I'll do. It'll also help to kind of refresh the Intimidate. Come on out, Tatsuhiro. Spotlight. I'll go ahead and sap that ability from ya. Time to do some debuffing. We'll get rid of the Thermal Exchange, but that's fine, because exchanging it for some free Intimidate power, I will take that. Wow, it took that well. Coil, that's an interesting move for an Arbok. I like that. It's still -1 attack at this time. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna taunt, or, because I would Encore it in. I could Encore it into Coil. But then again, it's gonna be so strong after the fact. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna slash into the Noivern, and let's let's Dragon Claw into it. Well, or should I Terrastallize? Maybe I should Terrastallize it. Just in case a Dragon move's going into it. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, it's time for this dragon to lay down its wings and become grounded. Oh wait. It doesn't fly. Doesn't do a whole lot, but that's alright. That's fine, we're no longer a dragon type. As you are. And Thunderfang doesn't affect it. Wow, that was a very, very good Terrasalization. If the Milotic comes out here, then I need to pivot. I love you. I love you so, so very much. I do. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and taunt the Milotic, just to prevent it from doing any sort of status moves. And let's switch into Norman. Alright, come on out, Norman. Spotlight. We're forcing it to use attacking moves. That was a crit, ow. Alright, Bubblegum taking some damage, but not too bad. Alright, so we're gonna grab that Milotic's ability now, and we're gonna go ahead and use Slack Off. Alright, a Terra coming out of Shadow now. On to the Arbok. It's going full-scale poison. It's becoming venomous now. Even more venomous than it was before. Alright. So we are gonna grab Marvel Scale. Okay. Any ability's better than Truant, so I'll take it. Okay, that wasn't a crit that time. So is this the double into? Yes, it is. Okay, that's fine with me. Wow. Norman actually takes it. Goodness gracious. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to let's go ahead and slash into the Milotic. And we're gonna... Unfortunately, the double into isn't looking great. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Trailblaze into it. That's some pretty solid damage. I'll take that. Alright, so Norman goes down here. Great job, Norman. Return. Alright, Milotic's taunt is off now. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is... let's go into Aqua. Aqua, spotlight is on you, dear. Lowering the attack of that Arbok is essential right now. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and slash into the Milotic. And we are going to Giga Drain into it too. Rain Dance. Oh, so that taunt really did help. Good job, Aqua. Aqua taking that surprisingly well for a Pokemon that's weak to electric. Victory Bell. Hi there. How are things? I'm hoping they're going well. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do here is we are going to... let's Encore the Arbok so it kind of locks into that Thunderfang. I know that seems like a weird decision, but I kind of want to keep the Thunderfang almost instead of that Gunk Shot. Air Slash. Victory Bell flinches, wow. Okay, I think I have my play. So what we're gonna do here... Let's slash into the Arbok, and then just because Air Slash does have a very slight chance to miss, I think we're gonna go Bug Buzz into Victory Bell. That was a crit from coming out of Bubblegum there. I love you, Victory Bell. Aqua taking 3 Thunderfangs to the face. Alright, that's a scary one, that's for sure. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is... Let's doodle the Houndoom. And I almost kind of feel like pivoting into Tatsuhiro here. Yeah, let's do it. Aqua Return. I might need that, I don't know if the Intimidate gets refreshed, but... Come on out, Tatsuhiro. Alright, what do we get off you? Early Bird, okay. Not the greatest skill in the book, but... And we don't have Thermal Exchange, but we certainly have that Assault Vest. Alright, Bubblegum gonna utilize that, that beautiful Citrus Berry. Alright, so Arbok's done with its Encore now, so it's free to do what it wants now. But we're gonna Encore into the Houndoom now. And we're gonna Stomping Tantrum into Arbok. I'm not sure if we outspeed Arbok or not. I'm not entirely certain. I feel like we can. We don't have to worry about the Flamethrower nearly as much with Assault Vest. We do outspeed. Stomping Tantrum. Just in time for that round of applause to be over. That Pokemon gets a fainting ovation. Oh, I forgot that the rain was weakening that Flamethrower, too. Golem. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna slash into Houndoom, and then we are going to Stomping Tantrum into it as well. This is gonna do more now that the sun's down. Let's go, Tatsuhiro. Dragon of Legend. Blue Houndoom out here looking like a water-type Pokemon. It does look really cool, though. Oh, it's gonna do the same thing to me. And that takes out my Terra. No! My beautiful dragon has been slain. Alright, I think we're gonna go back into Aqua now. Spotlight. Yeah, our ability does reset. Alright, so we're gonna slash into it just to cut any, potential, sturdy ability that it might have. That was a crit, wow, and it barely did anything. Oh gosh, it's got Rocky Helmet. A lot of healing, but is it gonna be enough? Nope. Most definitely not. That thing was quad weak to Giga Drain and just took it like a champ. Alright, Vesuvius, come on out. Alright, so we're gonna Encore it just so it can only use Stone Edge now. And then we'll Earth Power. No potential Earthquake for you, if that was what you were planning to do anyway. Earth Power, let's go! Vesuvius came out for the final blow. Good game, Shadow. Wow, that did come down to the wire with only me having 2 Pokemon left. GG. Battle number 2, serving right up. There was actually another item change, and I forgot to talk about it. Iron Thorns, the green Pokemon, excuse me, has the Rocky Helmet instead of its leftovers like it normally had. I think it's fitting for a rock Pokemon to have a Rocky Helmet. Alright, so now he's going back to one of his ace teams. Cannot blame him one bit. You know, though, Iron Bundle's not looking terrible, depending on who he starts with. Depending on who he starts with, this could either be really good or really, really bad. But I'm thinking I might be able to get something working with Hariyama potentially down the line, but I'm not sure. I would think its best bet would be going up against a Titan, maybe. Alright, let's begin battle number 2. This team actually has, since this team has Ashley on it, she is one of the final 2 out of my coworkers that has Pokemon remaining that have been undefeated, so the battle stakes are even higher on this one. Alright. Now I know that this thing is a problem. I'm not sure if it can take a Freeze Dry with a Terra, but I think we should try to risk the Hydro Pump. I'm nervous, though. Because of that. Because of that. Oof. Okay, I doubt we outspeed now. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. Oh, there's a double pivot. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just lucked out. Houndstone's coming out already. So we're gonna make our own pivot. Return. Alright. Iron Thorns, you're up. Okay. So we have Rocky Helmet on this one. I think we're going to go for Rock Slide. Ow, that does a lot of damage. But at least we retaliate with some element of damage. I would Terra Flying right now, but it's just not worth it in my opinion. Because that Rocky Helmet is looking very, very juicy in terms of its damage. So if we almost trade with his Houndstone, I'll take it. Okay. That's A-okay with me. And we keep the Iron Bundle alive. Well done, Iron Thorns. Return. Alright, let's go back into Iron Bundle now. Iron Bundle, Spotlight! Freeze Dry. We know that move can't miss. Good job, Iron Bundle. This also threatens the potential Azumarill. Titan. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna activate the electric terrain. We have the terrain extender with Iron Bundle. So this is gonna be out on the field for a while. Let's see what this thing does here. Body Slam. Iron Bundle actually takes that, wow. Hydro Pump. Solid damage, I will take that. Okay, let's go into Iron Treads. Iron Treads, the spotlight is on you. Its defense gets heightened. Alright, so what we're gonna do here, let's go ahead and let's use Iron Head here. This is just trade after trade after trade. Okay. We obviously do become weak to water. But I don't have any Pokemon who resist it naturally, so... I think we're gonna try to go for the Earthquake just to get as much damage in as we can. I figure this thing has, like, Liquidation or something, but... Okay. Yeah, Liquidation. Oh, we take it, though. Thanks to that defense buff from the electric terrain. Which is still going to be on the field for a little bit. My Iron Treads. Okay, so now... I'm not sure if a Hyper Voice is going to knock it out at that stage. Let's go into Iron Valiant just to be as safe as possible. Come on out! Alright. Leaf Blade. Good job, Iron Valiant. Alright, this is a close match. It most certainly is. And the electric terrain is still on the field. I don't remember if his team had one that could utilize this terrain. So I'm definitely wondering what his pivot's gonna be here. It easily could be to play rough on the Meowscarada. And then we'll hopefully be able to Terrasilize to get away from that fight, that fairy weakness. I do know that he's streaming on the side of this, so... Okay. It is the Meowscarada. Alright, so what we're gonna do at this point is we are gonna Terrasilize, and we're gonna go into the Moonblast. Alright, Iron Valiant. Time to show them why you just love to fight valiantly. With that weapon in hand, no one can destroy you. Okay, I think Ashley avoids those for flying typing. Moonblast. Make him see stars. Alright, I do remember that thing has Focus Sash. But now we're actually, well, no, we were potentially gonna get, crit by that flower trick regardless. If this thing has Overgrow, this is actually really scary. I love, Focus Sash on, Alright, the electricity's gone. Alright. Ashley, time for you to take the stage. Alright, he has only got the Great Tusk and his own Iron Valiant left. Alright, Sucker Punch, she resists. Hyper Voice. That's gonna trigger her Throat Spray. Oh, I'm nervous, because I can't Terrasilize away from the Fairy weakness anymore on Ashley. Alright, let's see what this Quark Drive boosts here. Attack. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, we need to see if we outspeed then. I don't know if we will, but we got +1 special attack and Air Slash coming in. We don't outspeed, oh no. And that takes out Ashley. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is a problem and a half. Oh, no. This is a problem. Ow. Our special attack drops, but that's fine. Wild Charge. Not nearly enough. The Mech Masters have hereby fallen after this long into the competition. Sometimes it really is all about speed in this game. And that's game. Well done, Shadow. That is victory number 13 in this competition. Eight more to go. GG. Alright, and for our final team of the day, we have our Sawsbuck team and friends. Team number 3 of today, Season's Greetings. Alright, and this is the other team that he likes to use quite a lot. I kind of wonder if I want to start with maybe the spring variant? Yeah, let's start off with the spring variant. If Glaceon is the starter, we're going to switch into Ceruledge. I would figure that if there's a Fire-type move coming out, at least we can bait them out with Ceruledge. But I would say the toughest opponent of all here is probably going to be the Glaceon and the Baxcalibur for sure. There's not a question in my mind about that one. I definitely know that one of Shadow's favorite Pokemon just threw... Okay, so it looks like he timed out here. So I'm not sure if that just chooses automatically the first Pokemon. Because if it is, then that's both terrifying and not that bad for me, I suppose. It all depends on what the Great Tusk goes for, really. Alright. Yes, okay, so probably if you time out, you immediately get the first Pokemon. Okay. So, we are Terra Normal, which isn't great. I think we're gonna start off with Thorn Leech and see where that gets us. We're Miracle Seed buffed, too, so that's pretty nice. And we're instantly deleted. Okay. Okay, let's go into the summer form next. Come on out, Sawsbuck. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Terra Grass, and we're gonna go for Bullet Seed. Time to embrace the beautiful power of those gorgeous antlers and make flowers out of thin air. Those antlers truly have fully bloomed now. Bullet Seed. Alright, that takes out the Great Tusk. Skeledirge. Alright, so I'm definitely going to be playing around a Fire-type move here. Sawsbuck, return. Ceruledge, Spotlight. Alright, so we absorb that. Let's Shadow Claw. Alright, that is slightly annoying. But we don't have any effective pivots, considering this is like the only fire-type Pokemon that I've got to be able to... But that's one huge threat off the field right now. Glaceon. Okay, we could go into the winter form and see if we can bait out, yeah, let's go into the winter form. Come on out, Sawsbuck. Shadow Ball, we are immune to that. I did predict that Shadow Ball. Alright, let's go into Double Kick. I feel like this Glaceon might outspeed, but Blizzard misses its mark. Double Kick. Alright. Not terrible. Alright, this Glaceon is leftovers. Oh, I see. Ground Terra, I think this is? Yes. So it's playing around that, that fighting weakness now. Very cool. But Blizzard still misses. Oh my goodness. Alright. So we actually do have a way to potentially play around this. Let's attempt to get a Grass Knot off. But this Blizzard's just waiting to land at this point. Yeah, there it goes. He's probably like, finally that landed. Alright, I do know that this is my fastest Sawsbuck that I have. It is plus speed. So let's switch into this one. Come on out. And let's see if this Horn Leech ends up hitting nice and strong. It's still faster. My goodness, how fast is this Glaceon? Wow, this thing is incredible. I mean, that was a plus speed, maxed out speed Sawsbuck. Incredible. I just can't with how well Shadow trains his Pokemon. It's just, it's something incredible. Alright, luckily you don't gain stab from this. That still does a heck of a lot. Oh my gosh, that Glaceon is a pain. In the best way. Excalibur's coming out. Alright, I don't think Medichamp's gonna be able to outspeed this, but that Drain Punch is looking quite efficient right now, but it's all gonna come down to whether we outspeed or not. I don't think we will. No, we don't outspeed. Okay. I didn't think we would, but... I'm not feeling confident in this team to be able to... Because that Thermal Exchange can proc now, if I'm not careful. Oh, it's got Crunch on it too. Oh my goodness. Yep, first mandatory turn to sleep, so we have to do that. Alright. Man. I think that Yawn really was efficient there. Alright. I think this is spelling GG right here. Let's just go for the double edge. It's our best move that we got in the arsenal. Ow. All right. And that is GG. Man, Pokemon is such a big speed game. Like, you gotta think, like, what if you outsped your opponent and you got all that healing and then you were able to take that Dragon Breath, but that's just the name of the game. Good game, Shadow. You know, I truly have to thank Shadow for, disconnecting there because, there's no way that's a shiny Arceus, is it? Why is it so beautiful? Wow, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. You are simply... It literally gallops, guys. The overseer of all Pokemon just gracefully gallops. Can I please see this thing fall asleep? I truly can't believe that we have gotten to a point in the tournament where someone is only at 7 victories until they win. It's simply incredible. Wow. Alright, guys. Well, underneath the graceful gallops of shiny Arceus and Shadow's incredible battle prowess, we will go ahead and end off this episode. This was Skymer, and I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. Bye, guys!